You don't have time to cook, and at the same time you're tired of ordering delivery? So are we. That's why we checked if an air fryer is really the shortcut to cooking that people say it is. And since we're not the type to spend long hours in the kitchen, today we'll test quick and easy recipes that really get the job done. No fuss, just straightforward solutions to prove that cooking can be easier than it seems.
If you only knew how hard it is for me to talk right now because my mouth is watering, since I already know, and you don't yet, that these simple, fairly cheap and popular ingredients will make one of the best breakfasts, one of the best bites you can just grab. And now get your bread ready. I happened to be at the bakery and they hadn't put out any of those nice Kraft rye whole grain breads yet. I have this regular bread, just plain white, but that'll be fine too, and some eggs to go with it. How many you want to put in our air fryer is up to you. I have 3, because that's enough for me. Maybe I'll take 4. And some garlic, we'll literally need just 2 cloves. Chili flakes, if you like them, you can add them. Olive oil is a must. And salt. Now, let's begin with the basics. Use a small baking dish like this. I have one. It should fit 2 yolks. For now, let's put a bit of olive oil on the bottom. And I think I'll start with the messy things first. I mean, they're not really messy, but there will be some peels here. I'll slice 2 cloves of garlic, not too thin, just into slices. And now the most important part. We separate the yolk from the white. Roma, you don't like doing this? I don't like it because it stresses me out a lot. But the yolk gently goes into our ramekin, the second one. I won't add any more. I'll make another one in a second bowl. And now what's going to happen? We pour olive oil over our eggs so that they're covered. See that? Then we add garlic. Add just a little bit of chili, and the whole thing goes into the air fryer. But before you do that, if you have a ramekin with a lid, that's great. I don't have one, so I make a thicker layer for the cover. I even fold it a few times. I cover the whole thing. And all of this goes into... We'll cook them in the air fryer longer and slower because we set it to 80 degrees and 25 minutes. And let's just let our eggs cook like that. I'll be back in a moment and you'll see what comes out of this. If you have space in the air fryer, put the bread in for the last 5 minutes. I'm making 3 slices. You put them in there, use any available space and drizzle them lightly with olive oil. I'll return in 60 minutes. Nothing goes to waste in our kitchen. So you might ask, Claimer, what about the egg whites? I've heated the pan because I added some bread with olive oil. This bread here will be crispy and warm, but it'll be a bit like dried out. But from the pan, it's amazing. 1 yolk broke, so it's not whipped into a foam, but I'm just mixing everything together. So simply, just like that. I'll pour it into the pan and I'll have a ready omelet for later, for second breakfast. Do you remember what I promised from what we'll have left for it? Oh, wow, how it smells. Do you see what's happening here? 2 for 1. Do you see this? A little bit of garlic and that olive oil. Oh, Jesus, I can't take it, Roman. Now, pay attention. Give me a close-up here. Ooh, a little bit of pepper, a bit more salt. Please record this up close. And I'm calling the stuntmen so they can eat it.
What is that? When Dad cooks, it's something good for us.
I love these invitations.
Unfortunately, the toasts aren't hot anymore due to the recording, but I hope they're still crispy. Toasts.
And I will give you...
Ha ha ha. Accompaniment.
With garlic. Oh, Jesus.
with olive oil.
Listen. Oh, Jesus.
Man, that looks like a solid portion of cheese.
Oh, wow, the garlic really matches up to that. I don't know how you did it. It's semi-soft and perfect.
Delicious recipe, delicious cutlet. I've never had one like this before.
It's crispy on the outside, it's soft here inside. The egg is kind of semi-liquid. That garlic and all those spices just go right through the top.
A really nice recipe.
Really nice.
It wasn't hard. The toughest part is separating egg whites from yolks. Let's keep going. If you liked it, like, comment, and tell me if I should keep making air fryer series. If so, comment yes, make more air fryer content. Also, make sure you've subscribed, as it really helps us. And we thank you if you take those 10 seconds to do the things we're asking you to do. Algorithms are ruthless and value your activity, and we appreciate it even more.
My dear friends, if you haven't seen the latest episode where we cook with the air fryer yet, go check it out after watching this episode, because honestly, and not to brag, I present a dish there that's really worth recommending. Quick, simple, and super tasty, and today won't be any worse. And honestly, I'll tell you, it's even more simple when it comes to preparation. I need some vegetables like bell pepper, garlic, carrot, mushrooms, onion, and potatoes. And of course, something to enrich the whole dish, which is pork neck. Everything is fresh and fragrant, so I'll start peeling, cutting, and putting everything right here into the air fryer. So first the pepper, I peel the carrot and cut it, as you can see, into strips like this. The onion is sliced into feathers. I cut the potato into small cubes. Listen, mushrooms, as I always ask, are you on team peelers or team washes? And of course, as I always say, if they're in good condition, like these, I just wash them. And if they were already looking bad on the outside, I would just peel them. I trim the stems, wash them, and cut them into bigger pieces, because as you know, mushrooms tend to disappear. And now I crush the peeled garlic and chop it a bit. It doesn't have to be very fine, don't worry. If someone doesn't like garlic, use less, and if you don't like it at all, just skip it. And finally, the task is easier because I bought pork neck in slices, so there's a bit less work. And I cut off cubes the same way, bigger cubes, that's fine. The first part goes in since it no longer fits on the board, but there will be a dish. Let me tell you, the pot looks solid. There will be a lot of food, but now I have to season everything. And first, in goes the paprika. I like smoked, but if you want, you can use regular sweet paprika. Oregano, basil, whatever you like, really. And of course, pepper. I don't hold back because I like it. And salt. Honestly, the hardest part of all this is mixing everything together. Before mixing, I'll add more olive oil. The pork neck will release fats too, so we won't overdo it. But it's always better at the start, just to get things going. And look, it's really important to mix everything well. We don't have to do it all at once because honestly, we need to check on it from time to time. And just stir everything so it doesn't burn in one spot. So I'm closing the air fryer, turning it on. I'm doing this at 190 degrees. Listen, we wait, but in the meantime, it's very important to stir everything. You'll see, that's the secret of the whole dish. You have to stir often. We also do it gently, so we don't break the vegetables that are already cooked. Listen, 25 minutes. Our air fryer is great. It's nice to use since the potatoes are already soft. The meat is the same. I've already tried it. You can hear everything sizzling, and it looks great. Shishu, come here because just a moment ago.
Oh, I'm already so hungry, and there's still that magic.
Look how it's steaming. The potatoes are soft.
Bellissimo.
It's so... A Polish dish, you know, like I'd go for it, you know, like a little appetizer, right? But...
Onion, potato, carrot, everything that's Polish for Polish guys.
See ya!
Let me tell you one more thing that would be useful here. For example, garlic sauce would go really well here. Just drizzle a little garlic sauce on top. Some people add ketchup.
Delicious, Arthur. I'm eating everything.
My dear friends, what can I say? Sometimes you just feel like having a donut, but not the kind where the dough has to rise. Not the kind that's soaked in all that frying oil. No, more like a homemade, simple and tasty one. And that's exactly what the air fryer will help me with today, and you'll see that the donuts will turn out even better than from a bakery. On the table, you can see all the ingredients needed to make about 12 small donuts. So let's get started with making them. And as usual, we start by mixing some of the dry ingredients. In a large bowl, we combine the flour, baking powder with a pinch of salt, and then add honey and Greek yogurt to everything. Mix everything together, then knead until the dough is smooth and elastic. Guys, don't get discouraged if at first everything looks like a bit of a kitchen disaster and the dough is sticky. But if it gets too sticky, the old grandma's trick of lightly dusting with flour should do the trick. Of course, don't overdo it the other way either, because if you use too much flour, the donuts will just turn out too hard. We divide the prepared dough into 12 equal parts, then shape each one into a ball about the size of a lime, and then place them in the air fryer basket lined with baking paper. You can also lightly spray the paper with oil. It's a good idea, as you can see, to leave some space between the donuts because of course under the heat they will rise and expand. But alright, I'll stop talking now. I'm putting everything into our air fryer and we'll see how it turns out. 180 degrees Celsius and 15 or 16 minutes of waiting so that the donuts are evenly baked. You can gently turn them halfway through the time, then they'll definitely be golden all over. As soon as the donuts come out of the air fryer, we dip them in melted butter and coat them in a mixture of sugar and cinnamon. Remember, if you like extra crunchiness, just like with a cutlet, you coat them twice. These donuts are real gold, soft, fluffy, slightly crispy outside, and filled with cinnamon aroma. Even in this version, they're so tasty it's hard to resist another.
Oh no, could these be donuts? A donut for a donut lover?
Fat Thursday isn't just once a year. These are donuts, homemade donuts that you don't have to wait long for.
All right,
I made them in 15 minutes.
perfect. And they don't look empty.
Well, here we have the breading just like you made for the cutlet.
Double cinnamon flavored.
Now take it like this.
And this is the sauce, I thought.
You can stuff it however you like, serve it with some jam on the side.
It perfectly balances out the sweetness with this.
It's delicious. So now what? Sadly, I'll have to eat another.
Some recipes are so simple and require practically no effort that it's almost a shame not to use them. And today, one of those recipes, I'll show you what it looks like. Air fryer. We open it, right? A very important step. Of course, you can use regular oil or spread some butter on this tray. Sure you can. But this way is faster. Tortilla flatbread. Classic size, boom, add grated cheese. Someone will say, ha, I caught you, stubber. You used to grate the cheese yourself, right? No, I bought it pre-grated. I got two kinds. One is cheddar and the other is mozzarella. It's good, but don't overdo the cheese. It's like, we don't want our whole pizza to be just one big cheese because cheese is supposed to be, you know, a big topping. I suggest adding, for example, slices of salami here or chorizo. The second tortilla. And that's actually just the base of our pizza sauce. Here it's just tomato puree with garlic, oregano, and also chopped sun-dried tomatoes from a jar. But honestly, you can just pour ketchup on it and add oregano. That will work too. We don't skimp, just like on a real pizza. Now add the cheese again. Basically, we should close it now. Set it to 200 degrees for a few minutes and that's it. But I can't, you know, why not make 2 layers of chorizo? Like, is something terrible going to happen? No, you can't make it worse with that. Closing the device now. And we set it to 200 degrees. Let's do a test. 5 minutes. Finally, 10 minutes at 200 degrees. Yes.
Mr. Sebastian?
It looks very appetizing.
Did you make this?
Jesus, Sepchu.
Oh, it's even stiff.
I love how you feed us here.
If someone asks for ketchup, they'll get punched.
Oh, damn.
Delicious.
All right. It turned out a bit better than I thought. Caloric. It clogs your arteries. But delicious.
Thank you, Sepchu, and my diet thanks you too. Bye.
Honestly, if you get up 10 minutes earlier, you can make something like this for breakfast.
No.
It's a tried and tested idea. Test passed. This is one of the best and fastest recipes for something warm, where honestly, you could be all thumbs and it will still turn out great.
Good morning, my dear sweet tooths. You see, because of cooking with those 3 chefs in the previous videos, I ended up in a series with the air fryer.
I'd like to make something for you today.
Something sweet, very sweet. But why something sweet? Because you know how it is.
In the evening, you're scrolling through TikTok, browsing and browsing.
And then I came across a certain lady who made a delicious dish with marshmallows. And I thought,
Since I have this air fryer series, I'd be happy to test it out and let the guys try it.
I won't hide the fact that I'm turning on the air fryer for the first time. So, what now? Let's get started with the recipe, right? Arrange the marshmallows. I'm pouring in the marshmallows. Hey, she here?
Hey, she put in parchment paper. Okay, let's use the paper. I know I wouldn't be able to peel it off later.
I found some pads, so nothing will burn now. And you know what? While I was rummaging around, I found Staby Mini marshmallows. Ah, he definitely won't mind, and I'll just borrow it. And you know how we'll do it? When you lay tiles on the terrace, like here, and you always have gaps in between, you don't grout them, you just fill them with sand. So we'll treat these mini marshmallows like filler. Look, and now I've put it here like this.
And now with these mini marshmallows,
I'll cover it. Thanks, Stabas, for letting me borrow it. We're halfway through the recipe. Kuba, let's close this device.
All right, let's turn it on.
It was 176 degrees perfect. You had 4 minutes, right? Okay, let it go and wait. Oh, take a look, Kuba. We'll wait another minute and 30 seconds and then we'll add the sweets. And since you're already here, waiting with me for the marshmallows, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and write a nice comment. This is the end.
Looks good already. Now, Kuba, the best part. We'll make the strawberry section tighter because it's just one row, since a lot of people don't like strawberries.
We'll separate them with these biscuits. That's enough. The rest is for Ms. Milka. Just like Picasso with his paintings. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Ooh, let's go. What a cake. So nice, so pretty. Guys,
Oh, Jesus, Mary.
but it looks so nice. I feel like I just baked a cake.
This is some kind of liquid, man. No way, Jesus, it's so good.
Come on, Madzia. I'm not actually a big fan of marshmallows,
I don't like them either.
but in this, they're delicious. This candy mouse is great.
I know you didn't expect this. Put it down and dip it. You've never tasted a spread like this on bread.
It's like a Nutella cream, but the flavors are different but similar. Delicious.
But it's good on bread.
Delicious. Yeah, delicious.
The bread reduces the sweetness.
That fluffy Nutella.
Hey, that's good. Nice. Hey, but you know what? Honestly, I thought it would be too sweet, but if you mix it with something, it's perfect.
By default, this is an ad for a heart attack and thrombosis.
yes,
But in reality,
It's an advertisement for happiness.
Yes.
I would mix it all together, pack it into a jar, and actually spread it.
We'll do that and leave it. No one will throw it away. That's for later. Bye.